Hey!
Welcome to the virtual guided session. Woohoo! It is the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
Like today?
Well, like around this
Close
time,
enough.
you know.
Yeah,
I think we thought it was happening in the 1970s, but I think it's really happening. Like maybe today.
Okay.
We are entering a
just go
new
with that.
era, folks, and hopefully we're leaving an old one.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of us hunkered down here, hearing from some wonderful friends here. Hi, welcome, Mike, and great to see you. And Gabrielle, I'm so glad that you're feeling better. And Maria, welcome. And Allison, welcome in France. Pat, nice to see you in Ireland. Margie, hello. Randy, hi in Michigan. Russ, hi in Italy. Jaden, hi in Holland. Saul, hi in Michigan. And glad that you are surviving. And, you know, for this hour, maybe we can be thriving together. A lot of us are hunkered down, no one in, no one out, and it feels awfully much lonely and isolated. But for this hour, you're not alone. We're all in it together. Stacy, thanks for joining us on the accordion there. And Jeff, good to see you in Arkansas. Carolyn, welcome in New Brunswick, I think. Mary, hi in Oregon. Barbara in Virginia. Aaron in the desert. And Donna, welcome in Michigan. Hiya in Toronto. Here we go. Peter, welcome. Who else we got here? Dwayne, good to see you. And Bob in Wisconsin. And Dominique and Christine, nice to see you in France. And Jolie, good to see you in Maryland. And Mike in Oregon. Adele in Canada. And Mark in Flanders, welcome. And Claire in Ireland. And Johnny in LA. And Chris, hi in Missouri. Hello, Larry in St. Louis. And we're so glad to have you all with us for the final virtual guided session of 2020. We're going to take 2 weeks off and then come back on January 9th. So let's get the music started here. Jennifer, you'd asked what type of flute I play. This is a Patrick Allwell flute. I just love it. This is the only flute that I've ever had, and I love it so much. Barney, good to see you. Welcome back. And our Irish bouzouki friend, and Mara in Italy. Ciao, my friend. So here we go with the Mist-Covered Mountain. Hiya, Pat. Glad you're joining us on piano. I'm going to imagine you.
Mellow, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to type it in? No, you already did.
I did. So here we go with the Mist-Covered Mountain in A minor. welcome. I'm glad a flute friend is joining us. Lots of flute friends here. And Tomas, welcome. And Pat, I often play the Battering Ram with Taller I Am. That was like the classic Chicago set.
Yeah,
And Miscovered Mountain with the Battering Ram would also be lovely.
I have a question for Pat.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Pat, you're in Poland. I have a Polish beer question, if you don't mind doing a little research. If there are any fans of the Blind Boy podcast, he often references Polish cans, which I assume is a particular, just some specific beer that he's not naming by name. Do you know what he's talking about? Anyone know what Polish cans refers to? Thank you. Welcome,
Manuel, welcome. Nice to see you in Spain. And Peter, yes, I'd say, just enjoy what you want to enjoy. You're in the company of friends, and we're glad you're here. And yes, that is a good point. That Artie McGlynn documentary, how lovely. In Matt's Backer series, recently somebody was asking him about influences, and you mentioned Dennis Cahill and also non-Irish influences, but I'd say Artie would be a big inspiration for all of us. And Meg, nice to see you in Nova Scotia. And now we're going to carry on from the Mist-Covered Mountain, and it was like the misty Sunday that I had last week. On Sunday, it was quite foggy in the morning, but not terribly as bitter cold as it had been. It was like 48 degrees, and I went swimming in the ocean. Well, I didn't really go swimming. I took a plunge with my friend Kieran and with Katrina. So Katrina, if you're tuning in today, that was an incredible thing that we did. It was so refreshing. I mean, we really just kind of like warmed up, waded in, plunged in, and then got out and warmed up. But it was a pretty cool experience. So Dale, welcome. And we're going to carry on with some reels, I think, with the Skylark and the Musical Priest, which were Name Your Tune selections of the past.
You're gonna write them in?
Mm-hmm. I am.
Yes,
I am. And not too fast here, Heaton.
If it weren't for me, we would never get anything written in, would we?
I know. So I'm writing them in, and there's going to be a little lag, so it's going to look like the typing appears as we're playing. Nice speed. There we go. think that was a good moderate pace. I think we did it. I think we held the speed there. Tomas, yes, I think that was a good groovy pace for our gang here, especially starting out. And I'm glad, let's see, I saw Petter is joining us. Good timing. Dale, yes, I said hello to you, but I also see from Belfast, somebody's tuning in from Belfast, and I am looking for your name back there. But anyway, you're very welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Rupinto, welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are going to carry on now with a suggestion from Petter, which is a beautiful O'Carolan composition. And the name of it is?
Squire Wood's Lamentation on the Refusal of his Halfpence.
Hi, Bob and Jolie, by the way. So this is sort of a Name Your Tune selection. We just played Name Your Tune tunes, and we're going to play another kind of Name Your Tune selection. One person named it, but it's a beauty. I thought we needed a break from learning all those tunes.
Quick sidebar: if you are joining for the first time, the Name Your Tune feature is a thing we do where everyone votes on a tune to learn, and then we learn it.
Yes, we're not going to do a new one until the new year.
Yeah, there's enough going on right now.
That's right. There's a lot of wonderful things going on. So here we go. I'm going to try to play this tune kind of right in like a regular rhythm. Yeah. So there we go. Brian, welcome in Sligo. So this is a sweet one. Did you tell the story of Squire Woods? We'll tell it after.
Yeah, we were talking a lot.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm going to write it in. I forgot. And then afterwards, we're going to go into a reel in G from the Common Core session list. right, 2 more flute players.
Hey!
Allison, welcome in Rhode Island, and Evelyn, welcome. And I'm sorry for both of you, Evelyn, that your arms are too sore to play from shoveling snow, and that Allison, that your flute is poorly, but that's all right. It'll be fixed soon, and you can learn a lot just by listening anyway. Speaking of listening, if the flute is peaking at all, or if you'd like to hear things differently, just let us know. Yes, O'Carolyn, that is really, really one of my favorite Turlock O'Carolyn tunes. I'm taking a few liberties with it, but it's just a beauty, that one. And Walter, I'm glad that you're here with us on the fiddle. So maybe not a bad idea, Peter, to shorten the name a little bit to Squirrel in the Woods. And Matt just recently sent me a video of an opossum pushing a skunk into the water, which is amazing. So maybe we could kind of riff off of that instead, like skunk in the water instead of squirrel in the woods.
Yeah,
yes.
maybe something like this.
Yes, this sort of thing. So we're going to do some past, one past Name Your Tune selection, Buried My Wife in Dan's Thunder Grave, Morrison's Jig, and the Geese in the Bog. Hello, would you like to say hello to everybody?
Hi, where's Ready Player One?
I believe that it's in the
Right, you
lounge,
left it,
darling.
Okay.
Yes, that is our son Nigel, and these are some jigs. That one?
Yep.
Okay, right. Let's get you a little closer, and let's get the mic a little closer to you, Matt Heaton.
Whoa.
Let's try that. Okay. 1, 2, here we go. Did I type in the tunes?
You did.
I did, okay. Start that again. Here we go. Woo!
Video only buffering. Okay. Slide
Shall I
that
look?
over. No, just and take me to Stream Health, please.
Stream health is excellent.
Okay.
Nothing we can do on our end, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh well. So sorry that it's having some buffering issues for some folks, but glad not everybody. And Coach Dwayne, I love those Carolyn tunes as
Give me the
well.
mouse for a second, please.
And I love that you had a band called Carolyn's Hangover. That is fantastic.
You may keep talking.
Okay, I may keep talking. And then Shane, nice idea. First Pint, Flying Wheelchair. I need to go over both of them. It's the Flying Wheelchair is a Charlie Lennon tune, correct? What a sweet composer that is. I love all of his tunes. I will go over those, and we'll play those in the new year. And Allison, we're going to take 2 weeks. I think you joined us later. We're going to take 2 weeks off, so we'll come back January 9th for the 2021 edition
2021,
of the virtual
way.
guided session.
2021.
Amazing. Before we do that, we will do a concert tomorrow in case, for some of our friends in different time zones, in case you missed our Fine Winter's Night concert earlier this month.
Like it.
Or if you really like it. We're actually going to be doing mostly different stuff, more of a solstice angle for tomorrow's concert. So at 3 p.m. tomorrow, I'll include the link here.
Yes, a link.
Matt has adjusted the stream, so maybe that will help a little bit with things.
We'll try.
So tomorrow, concert, 3 p.m. Tomorrow we will be playing a concert. And then we'll take a couple weeks off and come back January 9th. So we're going to carry on. Pat, you had suggested the Greencastle Hornpipe last time. So we're going to play that. We're going to play the Greencastle Hornpipe into, let's do the Plains of Boyle. That's a goodie. And it was a NameYerTune tune. Okay, so here we go. I wrote down the beginning of it. I need to look at the beginning. Here we go. 1, 2. Anya, yay! Aga, welcome. In Poland, good to have you tuning in. And Kevin, welcome. We're so glad that you're with us. And Dat, and welcome Dat. Tomorrow, the concert is on YouTube. It is free. It is 3 p.m. Eastern time. So yes, that is the answer to that question. So we're going to carry on with some more reels. And it was, I believe, Ray who mentioned Dowd's number 9 last week. And in fact, for my newest Irish Music Stories podcast episode, I read a little bit from the Last Night's Fun book about Dowd's number 9. So we'll play Dowd's number 9, and then, but before we do, I want to read that little passage. I forgot.
And while you're getting the book, I'll just ask if I don't know. We've at this point we've got another computer set up. I do see the little video laggy thing. I think we've done all we can do about it,
yeah. So, folks, if you don't already know this beautiful, beautiful book written by Kieran Carson, it's really a gorgeous meditation. Ignacio, hello and welcome. And Claire, I'm glad you're enjoying these tunes. And this book is just great. If you haven't read it, it's just about Irish music, about Irish culture, about this session, really, about the experience of playing in sessions. And so the author, Kieran Carson, is a flute player from Belfast, I believe, and he writes this. Speaking of those tunes, that we learn from each other, that we teach each other, that we play, that other people have played before. You don't know how many hands they've been through. He writes about it much more eloquently. We find our circles sometimes intersect with others, our circles in life and of the tunes. Yet there is a wider circle, which can only dimly comprehend, whose congregation is uncountable, whose brains and hands have shaped this tune in ways unknowable to us. We do not know how far or how deep its palimpsests extend. Wow, we don't even know O'Dowd, or whether he made up the tune or simply borrowed it and thought he'd made it up. But the tunes have been passed to us by a series of invisible and visible presences, and we like to think of the man who made it up, or purloined it, or dreamed it up. So I imagine O'Dowd in a slouch hat and a gabardine, extracting a player's number 6 from its packet of 10. He's just played number 9. In fact, he's just come from the fiddle competition where he witnessed some new boy playing Dowd's number 9 and getting nowhere. For it is indeed the way you play them that is important. Beautiful book. Read kind of hastily there, but it's gorgeous. And I read it a little bit more carefully in this podcast episode, which I'm going to share the link to. Such a beautiful one. And so we'll do Dowd's number 9, Maids of Mount Kisco, and The Bird in the Bush. So Dowd's for Ray, Maids of Mount Kisco for Greg, and Bird in the Bush. So here we go. 1, 2, here we go.
house again.
Did we do that just a little bit too fast? I
Did
don't
we?
know. I thought it was still kind of chill. You're playing around with the stream further.
Yeah, I'm messing around with it.
Okay, Matt's messing around with the stream. It's just going to be all weird. Well, thank you, folks. You're welcoming. You're thanking us for having this session go on through this year, and we thank all of you for joining us this year. It has been a real bright spot and a real silver lining. We started this on March 28th. Kind of as a one-off event. The idea was to offer a chance for our local musicians who have been meeting monthly to play through a few tunes together and not feel so alone. And to our delight and surprise, a few of you tuned in on that first week, and we thought we'd do it again. And it has grown into this beautiful international community. So thank you for brightening up our year. So to thank you for brightening up our year, I have assembled a collection of tunes that I've written inspired by this very sweet gathering. And I'll tell you all about that in a second. We're going to play one of those tunes from that collection, the very last one in the collection, the one that I just wrote. It is called, fittingly enough, Farewell to 2020. So this is our offertory selection, and if you are still in a position to chip in, if you are still being paid to work, and you can kick in a little bit into our virtual tip jar, we're grateful, and there's no pressure. If you cannot, that is okay. This is for all of us. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter what your circumstances. So we're going to play Farewell to 2020, and then I'll tell you about the collection that I've put together and how you can all get it for free. It is our gift to you. So Farewell to 2020.
Indeed.
1, 2, 3, 1. To mention, let's do a little tag at the end. So there you go. We have I've written 22 tunes this year and about this session, and I put them together in this collection, which you can download, and we have recordings of everything as well. It's called Music for a Virtual Irish Session, 22 Tunes for Troubled Times. There you go. 22 tunes for troubled times. Music for a virtual Irish session. 22 tunes for troubled times. All the sheet music and recordings for you for free. I'm putting the link here. You can go to my shannonheatonmusic.com page, and in the shop, whoops, that's not the right link, is it? In the shop page, it's called Music for a Virtual Session. But friends, please enter in the code, which is VGS Friend, no caps, and it's yours for free. I'll write that in the chat here. So there's the link, and VGS Friend is the free code for you, all of you, please.
So it downloads there's a PDF, and then there's a zip file with all the recordings. So it's two different things that you download.
Yeah. So we're going to carry on with a really cool idea from Roxanne. Hi, Mimi, good to see you. Roxanne plays Rocky Road to Dublin in kind of a major, A minor kind of a mashup. It's really, really great. So we're going to try that for you, and we'll try it with Promenade. Yeah? So
we're doing that.
Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Yeah, I'm just kind of going off book here. Diane, thank you. Our very, very pleasure to you. It's a small gift of great affection for this community. And Carrie, I don't know if I've welcomed you formally. Good to see you. Sometimes the chat comes in so quickly, it's hard to...
Unfortunately, the chat is coming in quickly today. Hooray, that's working. And I think maybe the buffering's better. I'm clicking things, guys. I'm changing settings I don't understand. We'll see what happens. Thanks for trying. All
right, so the first one is, did I type in the tunes? I did. Yeah. Promenade. And then we're going to go. Woo, cool, right? Okay, so not too fast, right?
It's like the smoothly paved road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3. Oh. Thanks for asking, Pat. I think I put it in, but maybe I didn't. Yes, we do have a PayPal link. Thank you, dear, for asking. 1, 2, 3, ready? Thanks for that very cool idea. Beautiful tune. I think somebody in your California session plays it that way. Anton, welcome. I'm glad you made it. Tuning in from Russia. We're so happy to have you here. And again, folks, that tune that we played for the offertory is in the tune collection, the Music for a Virtual Irish Session, 22 tunes for troubled times, available on my Shannon Heaton Music site. But it is free for all of us. VGS Friend is the code.
VGS Friend.
VGS Friend.
And Bernie, the concert tomorrow will be here on this YouTube channel. Do you have a specific link there, Shannon?
We do.
Yeah,
it's free. It's free. Please join us.
Yes,
we'd love to have you.
Yeah, like everything. There we go.
Okay, so we're gonna do a multipata.
Yeah, we are.
Peter, you're here today. You suggested a multipata.
Peter wants a multipata.
Here's a multipata for you, Peter. Peter, we're going to do Dr. O'Neill's. Dr. O'Neill's, that was terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't really, you can't really do much with that.
Dr. O'Neill's, what a great tune.
How many parts, Shannon? How many parts are we doing today?
There are 5, right?
I think so.
Will you call out the beginning of each part
I will try.
Sort of keep track? Yeah? Oh, I sang it in the wrong. Are we in tune with reality? Are we in tune?
Let's find out. It has been a while since we've been in tune with reality. Multipata. Yeah, that's...
Oh, great to hear about a new tune from Anna Massey. We love Anna.
Oh, yeah.
Good pal. Great. I'll have to check out her, what is it? 20 Plenty. That's great. Yes, Roxanne is a box player and also flute player. So here we go. Yeah, 1, 2, here's the first part.
I will mention. Wait, I got to say a quick thing. So the multi-part tunes, particularly the ones that really stay in one key, like that one is all in D. When you're backing it, if when you are accompanying those longer tunes, if you find yourself kind of, I don't know, losing the plot every now and then, and you aren't sure what part you're on, if you work out an arrangement where you kind of do something different for each part. Or at least some of them, it can make it a little easier to remember. Like when I first started playing that one, I always went to the B minor on the last part just to give it a little shape, and it kind of felt like it kind of pushed it back into the first part again. But I find that has helped me keep track of things when in fairness it is a lot of D.
This and many other tips can be found on this YouTube channel in the backer corner. Matt has done some really cool...
Get back in your corner.
Matt has done some lovely bouzouki videos recently, if you haven't seen them yet. Lovely service to the community. Thank you for that, Matthew.
Thanks for having me.
I do think, too, that even for us melody players who can't play more than one note at the same time, I think thinking chordally can be good for the old melodic variation life. And also I think it kind of helps to orient your sort of, I don't know, rhythmic and just overall global sense of the music. You can feel like you're playing it with a lot of other people, even if you're only playing by yourself. And speaking of, we are not playing by ourselves. We are here with a community of lovely people. We're going to just blast through a Charlie Lennon tune here because we've been asked to play Charlie Lennon tunes. And we're also going to play, what did I see there? Boys of Bluehill. We'll play the Boys of Bluehill Hornpipe, and we'll go into a Charlie Lennon tune in D. I'm going to think of it as we go. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to be wild and crazy here. So here you go, boys of Bluehill. And let's do the one of the Dowry reels, the first Dowry reel.
Yay.
Dowry reel number 1. I don't remember what it's called. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. a fun little blast. Okay, folks, we have come to the close of another lovely afternoon of music, hour of music with you folks. We will see you, some of you, tomorrow, Sunday. We're going to play a concert at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, if you'd like to join us. But for all of us virtual guided session people, we will commence our Saturday sessions in 2021 on January 9th. And until then, we hope you stay very, very well. Big thanks for helping us
get through this year.
Yeah, get through this year. I was looking for the little link here, but I can't find it. Doesn't matter. So a very, very big thank you to each and every one of you for being part of this community. Sergio and Julie, ciao, and grazie mille for joining us. Everybody, danke, merci beaucoup, trugares, arigato gozaimasu, kamsahamnida, tusen tak, dziękuję, vielen Dank, grazie, gramahagat, muchas gracias, evcharisto, Sheshe, chwala vam, shukran, eskarik, esko, tapalat, spasiba, achehe, salamat, terima kasih, dioch, toda, kuzenem, obrigado, gam un, kopkun naka. Thank you so much, folks. It's been lovely to do something positive with this year, and we hope you stay very well, stay safe, and we'll finish with some favorite slip jigs for everybody. I think it was Maria's idea to do these in a set together, so we'll play The Night Before Larry Was Stretched, Into the Butterfly, 2 beautiful slip jigs, and stay so well, everyone. Take good care,
Thanks,
everyone.
everyone. Take care.